side bend around the corner. And keep getting the hind leg up to your hand. Now, that would happen in the show.
What should I do? Try again. Try again.
Well, if it, in other words, you should have saluted a little quicker. You know, don't wait so long because that could happen. And then if that happens, you're gonna have to go for it.
Okay.
You know, otherwise you've just gotten a 4 down center line.
We can get an A.
Right. Now go on out of it. Good. Separate. Get him up. Come on. Get him up and get him going. More. And back. Show the transition. See? Open your chest. Keep riding. Half all right, when he's falling in, half all right. Over, half all right. Good. Open chest. Yes. Make it stick and jump uphill. Come on. Tap it. Couple times. Tap. Yeah. Now back. Right now. Half vaulted. Open your hands. And always remember, it's better to be early in transitions than too late.
Okay.
That's the first time you tried to really make an effort for the medium camera.
But when we came back, he was so
I know that, but that's why you have to practice it like that at home. You know, and get after him so that you understand how much you need to come back. And, you know, being able to control the hind leg once you get the forward to it. Separate. That's why that corner was cut. Now, yes, touch the rein, give, touch it, give, touch it, give, touch it, give, touch it, give. Yeah, keep threading. Now take your contact right now. Your back is towards the judge. That's right. Come on. Nope. Keep him up. Keep that bit up in his mouth. Keep it up. Separate. And go. Come. And back. Left rein. last week I told you about that. You know, you hit the center line and he kind of speeds up. Make sure that after you make that turn on center line, you check out the tempo of your drop. Don't let it get too quick and rushy.
What I was thinking about is, I thought it was just the opposite. You were telling me I was dying.
You're dying around the corner.
I got to X, that it wasn't, you could keep going because I was dying once I got to the left.
No, if you look at last week's thing, I reminded you that after you take your center line, sometimes he gets quick in his trot before the halt. Especially after the lengthening. You know, because he's thinking go. So let's come around and do your lengthening again and then the center line again.
That diagonal.
I think you need to start on the left hand. Don't let it do it. Good girl. Keep it together, just keep it together. And back, and now we lengthen here and come down center line. Hands. Keep him up. Stop. And back. Now stop, 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 stop. Good.
You wasn't pulling?
Stop. Was he pulling?
Yeah, I felt like you gave me a little tug.
He didn't look at it.
So that's it.
Now, let's do one circle and a canter, your 15-meter circle, and then do one more lengthening. Because today was most effort he's put into it. But you have to be able to deal with the transition back after you get that much power. Because it's going to be pulling. You're going to feel pulling. He's not going to be like silk and thread reins.
Yeah. Rat.
Well, you don't, flex him through. Don't let him grab the bit. When you feel him starting to grab, flex him through and say, that's not permitted. So let's start from here. Let me see, you have to pick up your canter here. So let's turn right and then go behind Christy and then pick up canter at C here. And then make your 20 or 15-meter circle and lengthen. Keep the bit up in his mouth. Keep feeling like you've got some kind of weight there. Good turn. Good. Come on, start thinking. Now, every stride. Bam, 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 bam. Come on. Come on. Now back. Keep the flex to the right. Good girl. No faster there, though. Keep the hands open. Half-vaulting right. Each time you sit in your saddle. Lengthen. Come on. Keep the bit up. Touch him with a whip. Remind him.
What?
Come on. And back. And down center line. Check your tempo as you come to the center line. No faster. That's nice. Good.
Remember, you can salute with either hand.
Do it without the one flip.
Huh?
I whip in the opposite hand the way I'm going.
Well, if you're coming from the right hand, you can turn right, keep it in your right hand.
But no, I need it in my left hand for the leg heels over. I need my hand, because if I start switching a lot with him, he's like this, so that's why I keep it that way. Give him a good kind of flex in the corner. When you do lengthening, do you think in your mind, because that's kind of what I'm thinking about in lengthen trot and lengthen canter. When lengthen trot, I'm thinking stay up in the post longer, right? In the canter, I'm sort of thinking that too. Sort of thinking. Maybe I'm thinking up.
Up.
Yeah.
Probably. That would probably be a good
But I'm
idea. Up and
thinking-
under.
Yeah, I'm thinking longer. I'm thinking,
Yeah, longer and sit deeper and get the wheel bigger.
You almost
Make
want
the
to sit
wheel
and drive.
come like
Sit and drive. Okay.
this. Okay.
Uh-huh. All right.
Let's pick up trot and we want to do a couple stretch circles.
Okay.
It's getting better, but you have to keep asking.
Yeah.
You know, not just
Yeah.
get in there and then not ask more. Ask more.
Okay. I didn't know how much I can jiggle and do.
Yeah, I didn't
I
see
can do
anything.
whatever.
I didn't see you doing anything there.
All right.
You might have been doing it,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I didn't see
I
it.
felt like I was just like
No,
this.
no. But it's more like a flex and give, a little
Yeah.
flex and give.
Uh-huh. All right, one thing I'd like to do before we do, I'll come around, I'd like to do 2 half circles because that's in the first test.
Okay.
And then maybe stretch down from there. How's that? All right, I come in and I try.
Left.
You track left
Yeah.
and do a half circle,
Yeah.
half circle.
Yeah.
Scary. I'm starting to know the dressage tests.
You call and film and watch Brooke and get a hamburger at the same time.
I will not call a test.
I know you're mad.
Right rein. Come on, get his hind leg and say no, don't fart around like this. Atta girl, keep him up. It's a little too rushy.
Yeah, please. I got it too. Up.
Keep asking. Keep your hands lower. Low, yes, between the neck, not on top of it. Ask. Another one. Flexion. No, just keep going, and then do another one on the other side. Keep him up. But now lower your hands. Think between the withers. Between the withers. Drop your arm. Touch his neck with your fingers. Use your right leg and say, keep your bend though. Now take the contact again.
The reason I have my hands up a little is to flex them. I can't get them flexed.
You should be able to. What's the difference if your hand's here? You round your wrist. Round your wrist. No faster. Down, round your wrist and give. Round your wrist and give. Keep them low. Come on.
See how he comes in? I can't get him.
Take your contact again and do one more. Put your whip in his right hand. Put your whip in the right hand so he's not falling in. That, yeah. Flexion and give. And back. One more. Hit it on the contact correctly. Come on. Keep the bit up in the mouth. Keep going straight.
Can we do the other way?
Yeah, you can do one the other way.
Can I do the half circle this way too?
Half circle, half circle. Bending.
You
One
rushed.
step straight and bending. And flexion. Flexion again. Left. A good left flexion. Take your hand to your thigh. Bring your hand back and around to your thigh. Yeah, and again. Keep them on the circle. And again. And again. Yes. And again. That's it. Keep your right hand out. Take your hand to your thigh again. Left leg is when you take it to the thigh. That a girl. Use your left leg purposely when you take your hand to your thigh. So he maintains a good bend. Set it back again. And I would purposely, before you do your stretch circle, give a little bit of a good flexion before you start. Before you start on it. Take the flexion rein and give a good little flexion before you start. Then give and start stretching your arms.
Okay. I could be lean. Again,
Yeah, I'd still like to see him go a little bit further. And don't let him cut in. You know, I mean, with a longer rein, still ride the bend. Still use your whip if he starts farting around and coming in. That's it. Keep him up there.
oh, I,
See what I mean right there? Get it. Get after him. Open that right rein up. Give him a half open left leg. Don't let him fall in. More giving. More forward to his mouth. More forward to the mouth. Let your rein get longer. Stay on the circle. Let it get longer. Yeah, give more. Let your rein get longer. Atta girl, give a little, but still keep doing what you're doing as far as feeling the mouth and giving.
same circle.
Yes, touch it with a whip. And giving. More rein. More rein. Yes. More.
Good.
Again.
Yes, again. Out. Out. It is going down good, but now a little out. Say, hey, out. Stick your nose out. That a girl. And back. For him, that was pretty good. There's a fine line there, you know, not throwing the reins away, but letting go a little bit more when he starts going.